Hello, guys.
Okay. Go ahead, guys.
Yeah, I think they had 5 touchdown drives of 75 yards, and I think they needed an average of 5.8 plays to score on those drives. How hard is it to be out there when they're getting kind of big play after big play?
It's very difficult. You know, that's one of the main things of the defense that we came out and we held our head on, was trying to stop the run really early and squeeze the pocket on the quarterback and get him to run laterally and you know, let me hands to the ball. But it's just unfortunate whenever that happens. You know, to have explosive plays like that, especially when we've prepared for it throughout this past week. So we'll fix it, man. We'll fix it. It's just too much going on right now, and I think, you know, we just need to sit down, sleep on it, and just find ways for us to get better.
How do you feel like you guys practiced during the bye week? Did you get a good vibe that the practices did well during that week that you had on?
I mean, for me, I'm always pushing myself, and if I notice something to where guys are not going full speed, I'll, you know, grab them to the side. I don't know how internally everybody felt about the performance during the bye week. I don't know if they took it a week off or whatever it is. You know, it's just hard to judge that. I know I try to do everything I can, you know, do my 111th, as we talk about. You know, everybody do their job and do their 111th to help contribute to the team. You know, I feel like I put my best foot forward and my focus and my attitude and my energy to getting the guys going even when we don't have a game. But I don't know, you have to ask the whole team that.
Is it hard when you have an athlete like Tate where it's hard to replicate, you know, what he does on the field in practice? You know, does that make it hard when you come in the game?
I feel like, man, it's upon everybody to do their job, right? So a big part of defense is that you have to rely and trust the guy next to you to right and left of you. And the thing is, you know, you say, okay, well, I have trust, I've prepared, we've worked on, you know, containing Tate and doing all the things that they do well. We've worked on trying to stop those things when we get in the game. You know, it's upon you and yourself to execute and do the job and do the things we practice. And I think that, you know, 2 guys can't only do it, 5 guys can only do it. I think it takes the whole team, the whole commitment. You know, because like I said, it doesn't matter what the coach is called. I don't care if we're playing prevents, I don't care if we're playing man the whole game. I don't care if we're playing cover 3. You know, the call is what it is, and we know what we have to do. And I feel like everybody individually just have to do their job. And I think if you just do your job, then it'll take care of everything else. But I'll go home and watch the film in the morning and see the things that we need to get better at. And, you know, the guys will go home and, you know, see the things that they need to correct. But this losing stuff gotta go, man. It's frustrating, you know. I've come from a background where, you know, that's not acceptable, especially, it wasn't the fact that we lost, it's just some of the things that I've seen that was very frustrating. And I don't think, you know, the guys, all the guys, I'm not gonna point any fingers, but some of the guys that I've seen, I don't think they came with a full commitment tonight. And I think they know that, you know, because other guys have seen it as well. So, like I said, man, this game is not tennis, it's not golf. It takes special teams, defense, offense, everybody in all units to combine and commit to winning and having a certain type of passion and competitive edge and not being complacent and always being above. Because honestly, we should have beat Arizona, and I felt like we was complacent a little bit tonight. And it's tough, you know. There's only so much I can control as a leader of this team to get these guys going. But like I said, it takes everybody doing their job and everybody committing. And, you know, that's the beauty of the game, is that you get everybody seeing that same dream. And like I'm telling y'all, taking up to the next level of finding our niche, we haven't found it yet. And we're in the meat of the season, we should be at that point where we found our niche. So that's just the only frustrating part. You know, I still think that we have a lot of ball to play left, and we got an opportunity to do really great things and win the South. You know, win the South and continue winning, not get complacent. Just keep taking a step forward, because we're a young team. Last year's defense and the previous year's defense, you know, guys was all over ballers. You know, not to say that we don't have ballers now, but the caliber of players, the Tag McKinleys, the Fabian Monroes, the Eric Kendricks that was in the past, the Owas, the Kenny Clarks, all those guys are great guys, man. and committed guys, and not 1 second where they felt like they needed to let up. And with these young guys, you know, it's my job to get them to see that same passion, that same dream, because I've seen it. I've seen, this is my 4th year, seeing different character of guys up to this point. So I know what it's like, I know what it takes, and it's just me trying to show these guys through my performance, through me running to the ball, you know, through me talking positive to them whenever they're down, whatever it may be, whatever we got to do to get the job done or for us to win. You know, I'm trying to show that to them. And there's a process, though. You know, it's day by day, and I feel like we'll get there eventually.
And you guys,
Last question.
I know you guys have that 24-hour rule. How do you usually spend the next 24 hours after a game, whether it's or not?
Well, last year, I used to get mad at my girlfriend a lot. Not because like she did anything wrong, but like I hate losing. Like that's one of my biggest pet peeves is losing. And I'll just be like this mad bulldog after the games, and I wouldn't want to be on my phone. She'd be like, Kenny, you try to pat me on my shoulder. I'm like, you know, just leave me alone, please. He's like, you know, but I've learned to control my emotions. You know, whenever it's a loss, a win, a draw, whatever it is, you know, I always try to stay high and stay calm and collective. And if you watch me out there on the field, you know, whether we're up, we're down, by however many points, I'm always staying neutral. And I've learned that, you know, that on the football field as well in life. You know, whenever things don't go your way, you just have to stay neutral and keep the guys calm and whatever, because, you know, you make it what you make it, man. And you can't go around and have bumps in the road in your life or whatever, and you just be down on yourself, because, you know, what stressing is going to do? It's going to make the situation worse than what it is. So I've learned now, you know, the 24-hour rule. I'm going to go home, I'm probably hug my girlfriend, you smile, because she don't expect, you know, some bulldog about to bark at her because we lost. So that's just part of maturity, part of the game that I've learned. You know, that's how important the game is in football. It's just like life. Football is just like life. And I've learned to control my emotions. So, you know, I'll just smile, man, and just tomorrow I'll look at the tape and see the things I need to work on to get better at. And find ways for us to go forward, man, move forward, not do all anything bad, not dwell on this loss, just continue to move forward, because we have a lot of football left. And I feel like, you know, we need to just get to find that niche. We need to dig until we find it, you know, and never lose hope of trying to find that niche. But I think we're going to get there. I think we're close. It just takes a team effort to trying to find it.
Yeah, how frustrating is it? Sorry.
Sorry, we gotta get on the bus. I'm sorry, Ben.